The phrase, pay attention, is a common phrase that you hear, especially when you're growing up, right? Think about it. You probably had a time or two or 10 or 20 where while you're growing up, your parents said, pay attention. Or a school teacher said, pay attention. Or if you got pulled over, a police officer said, pay attention. But I want you to think about that phrase for a moment. The phrase pay attention, that word pay implies that there is some kind of a cost. There is some kind of a price that needs to be paid. In other words, when you pay, there is a loss involved. And it's this loss that often keeps us from paying attention. For example, we don't pay attention to our budget because we're afraid it will mean the loss of something we really want to buy. We don't pay attention to our health because we're afraid it will mean the loss of something we really want to eat. We don't pay attention to our time because we're afraid it will mean the loss of getting to scroll through social media 2 hours and 16 minutes per day. There is always a price or a loss involved when it comes to paying attention. We have to give up something before we can gain something. And the same is true in our relationship with God. If we're going to pay attention to God in our lives, there will be a loss involved. There will be something we have to relinquish, something that we have to give up, a distraction, in order to seek Him.